How much importance are you putting on scalability for future growth?
I would say a high importance on that, given that we are in a massive city and with very high density and some challenging interference issues. So I would say not just scalability, but also being able to, from a training standpoint, being able to quickly train community members that may not have years of technology under their belt, but will need to interface with the equipment and be able to operate and install it to some degree.
Yeah. If someone in the audience was interested in kind of doing what you're doing, starting a small scale wireless ISP or even a large scale wireless ISP, I mean, what would be your best advice, sort of having dove head first into it already?
Yeah, I would say my best advice would be to make friends quickly with other people that are more experienced than you are. Lots of networking. Yeah. Everyone has been so friendly and helpful. Anytime we call someone up and or pop someone an email and say like, hey, this is what we're doing. You guys are doing the same thing, or like a couple years ahead of us, or you have a huge network of 20,000 users or whatever. When we started to ask them stuff, they've been very open, and that's been the sort of the primary learning method so far.
Very cool. Well, what's the future of the project, and where do you want to see it go?
Yeah. Achieving sustainability would be a great first step. Right now we're in our beta phase, so we're funded and testing some equipment to see sort of what works best for our situation out here in Los Angeles and in sort of our specific network, since really every region is different, and those regions have sort of sub areas that have different challenges. So once we sort of start to figure out what our hardware situation is, we'll have a stronger grasp on those models and sort of how they plot out. But our larger vision is being able to serve the grander Los Angeles area and providing people with an option for internet service that's fast, net neutral, more affordable, and especially for the communities that are currently underserved and trapped on DSL speeds. Ultimately providing them with more access.